Why are so many expats abandoning Caribbean beach locations? Because of a natural phenomenon, Sargassum. Is this something to worry about? Should you consider it when you're looking for a place to live? Let me help you figure these questions out. The quick answer to that question is clearly yes, you should consider it, because it can be quite nasty. But let me take a step back and explain what this problem is all about. Sargassum is an algae that swims on the ocean surface. Sargassum has always existed, even Christopher Columbus mentioned it. The Sargasso Sea is named for it. Scientists, using satellite imagery, found out that the seaweed originates in the Atlantic near the equator, and they have a good idea what causes its dramatic growth. One culprit is thought to be the runoff of fertilizer used in modern agriculture in West and Central Africa as well as Brazil. Hotels, resorts, and resort towns tried to stop the seaweed from reaching the beaches with floating barriers. Not only is that often not working, but you won't spend much time at resort beaches. It is more likely you would spend most of your time on public beaches, which usually won't have such barriers. The other way beach towns try to confront this issue is to hire helpers to gather the seaweed and transport it off the beaches, but that is also not working well enough. The helpers are usually not fast enough for the Sisyphus drudgery, and the sand often remains tainted in this dark brown color. The bad news is, so far there's little that can be done against the seaweed, and there are few, if any, plausible solutions to the problem in the near future. The good news is, first, what we know is that governments and companies have a vested interest in finding a solution. Remember that tourism revenues, very important to many regions in the Caribbean, are threatened. Second, there might be financial incentives in harvesting the algae on the sea. Some scientists hope it might become a biofuel source, but don't bet on it. Growing algae to be used as biofuel is a decades-old idea and hasn't been profitable yet. First of all, have a look. Inundations occur mostly in the winter and spring months, when the trade winds push the seaweed mats into the Caribbean. Then see how much you care. Are you going to go swimming every day? What hobbies do you think you are doing in, at, or close to the shore? Are you planning on working in the tourist industry? If yes, you should be careful. There's a good chance that revenues from tourism will go down in regions with high seaweed inundations. Considering there's a good chance this problem will get worse before it gets better, you might want to hold back on large investments. On the flip side, if you don't mind, you could get good deals in the future. There's a huge effect on the beauty of a number of locations because of the smell, the decoloration, and the general ugliness. Right now there's no grand solution, and all solutions that are being applied have little effect as far as I can see. However, I believe that a solution will be found in the future. But for now, I would advise you to test out if or how much your life would be affected by the mess.